All right, want to welcome everybody to another episode of Levi's Youth Sports Talk. First, thanks to sponsors, Steve Aguado for the banner and Justin Womack for the chain that you see hanging up there. I'm the host, the one that this podcast is not about. And let's welcome 2030 pitcher and third base, Elaina, did I say that right? Elaina. Ezwork Watts of Oklahoma Athletics 2029 Pawnee. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So at what age did you start playing softball?
Actually, I started with baseball. I started playing baseball when I was 5, and that came from my brother and my dad because my brother plays baseball, so they were always gone. So it was only me by the house. And one day I asked to go with them, and my dad said I have a pretty good arm, and he signed me up for a baseball team. And then, I played baseball for a little while. Then we moved to Choctaw, and my dad signed me up for a local softball team, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. Oh, my. That's funny. My daughter, she started playing, I think she was 3, and she started playing baseball too. Dang. What age did you start pitching, and did you understand what you was getting yourself into?
So I started pitching at 10, and I absolutely did not know what I was getting myself into. I started pitching just as knowledge for a different position. And when I went to my first pitching lesson, it was so hard. I was like, why would anybody want to do this? And then I pitched in my first game, and I loved it. I fell in love with it. It was so fun. The game revolving around me, how the game went on depended on how I did, and I loved that. So after that, I realized that if I wanted to continue pitching, that I would have to start putting more work in and getting better. And that's when it clicked that if I want to be an elite pitcher, that I have to start working.
Mm-hmm. Okay, man. I don't know how you pitchers do it. I just be like, man, if it was me, with all the noise and screaming and yelling, coach, take me out. take me out, coach. So what's your favorite pitch to throw, and what's your least favorite pitch to throw?
My favorite pitch to throw is my rise because it's probably my most confident pitch that I have right now. Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't have any problems with it, and I have most of my strikeouts with it too. So that's always a plus. Mm-hmm. And then my least favorite is probably my drop ball, mostly because it's new and I'm just starting to work on it. And it's a lot harder because I'm more of a rise ball pitcher. So adjusting to get the ball down, that's a little bit of a struggle. Mm-hmm. But those two.
And it's because you got to turn your hand different ways.
It's the opposite of a rise ball, basically.
Okay. Yeah. I know I could get out there. No, I can't. Let me not. No, don't let me play with you. I can't do none of that. What's something that you worked on this off season to make yourself a better player?
I'd say I worked on a lot of stuff. Mainly, I didn't just focus on one thing this off season. I worked on a lot, but one that I put over a lot was my spin, because the older you get, the more you have to if you want to become a better pitcher. So I worked a lot of spinning, worked with a lot of spinners and did a lot of long toss just to make sure I had that good spin. So spin is definitely what I would say.
Okay. Now that's one thing I see about, so I think it was 2 years ago. And in Texas, you see a lot of girls that just, they pitch fast. And then I think we went to, it was a Road to the Show tournament when it first started. And my daughter went there and played. You see a lot of the Oklahoma girls and girls in different states. They focus. I don't know if they focus on it, but they have a lot more spin to their pitches. Is that an Oklahoma thing or what?
It's kind of as you get older, the more it's kind of more of a necessity when you get older. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. What's a typical pitching lesson like for you?
A typical pitching lesson. I start with spins. That takes most of the time. I have heavy balls and a lot of stuff I work before I even get into full pitching. So I work a lot of those. I take at least maybe 10 minutes. And then after that, I do long toss. I go all the way. I progress. I go close to keep going back and to get it in the air until I can't get it in the air anymore. Then I go on the mound and then just throw reps and then work on hitting spots and work on my pitches.
Okay, so like, let's say you were struggling on the weekend doing like certain pitches. Do you go in your next week at the pitching lesson? Do you go in and focus more on those things, or do you just have a regular pitching lesson?
Oh, I absolutely focus on those pitches. I'm one of those people that have to be like perfect, and so I focus a lot on those.
Okay. If you could choose one college or pro player to pitch to, who would you choose?
I would choose Rachel Garcia because she's my inspiration of who I want to be. She's one of the best two-way hitters. She's a really good pitcher, and she's a really good hitter. So she's kind of like what I want, like what I see myself doing when I get into college and pro. So I would definitely pick her.
It's good to see pitchers hit. I can tell you that. I mean, I know it's a whole thing, pitchers don't hit, but when you see pitchers hitting the ball, like, I love to see those type of things.
Yeah.
What's something you like to do outside of sports?
Outside of sports, I really love to read. I love to write. I'm one of those English weirdos. So I like to do a lot.
She say English weirdos. Hey, nothing wrong with that. English reading it helps. It helps you talk better. It helps you do all those things. Sometimes I wish I would like reading. I ain't like none of that. What's your favorite college? And don't say Oklahoma.
Okay, my favorite college that I love to watch, I like GCU. That's a really good school. That's probably one that I watch a lot, GCU.
Okay. What some things you took from the college camps when you attend those?
So when I went to college camps, I really learned how important it is to communicate with the coaches you're going to go see, because you can't really stay quiet in the back because that's not really going to get you anywhere. Like, what's the point of going if you're not going to get them to know your name? So I learned how to communicate and be loud and, be independent and not rely on, like, my parents to do all this stuff.
Okay. So I have a question here. It says, your favorite home run and why? So how many home runs have you hit?
I have 6 home runs.
Okay. Your favorite one. What's your favorite one?
My favorite one would definitely be my first home run, mainly because it was a walk-off, and that's kind of legendary for your first home run. Right. So that was definitely my favorite home run.
Okay. We have another question here. What are some ways you deal with the pressure of being a pitcher?
So being a pitcher, there's a lot of pressure whether you want it to be there or not. So a lot of ways I deal with it is like I'm in a zone when I'm pitching. Like, nothing can bother me. Nothing really gets in my way. So I really mainly focus on that. Like, I stay in my own world.
Okay. If you could, like, being a leader, right? What kind of leader would you call yourself?
I'd call myself a lead by example type of person, because that's just how I was raised, and that's how I do everything. Like, I'm not going to tell somebody to go do something that I haven't done or I wouldn't do. So that's the kind of person I am.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. None. That's actually, like, there's a lot of professional players that they like to lead by example. They don't like to be telling rah, do this. It's better be like, hey, I'm not gonna tell you, but when you see me doing this, you might want to follow, right?
Right.
How do you handle pressure situation? You're on the mound pitching, it's 3-2 and the game on the line. How do you handle those situations?
Well, again, like I said, with being a pitcher, there's so much pressure there. Like, it's easy to get lost in it, but I say the best way to handle it is taking it a pitch at a time, relying on your teammates, to help you get through it. Like, that's definitely my biggest advice. Rely on your teammates.
Okay. So softball is a very mental sport, like very, very mental sport. How do you mentally handle the game?
This is something I struggle with a lot, if I'm being honest. I've learned that the best way to handle these situations is taking a deep breath. Like, you have to let it go. Like, something happens, you just can't remember it. You got to look forward take it one pitch at a time, breathe, and keep pushing through. That's the best way.
Okay. And like at what age did you realize that? Because being young, you make a mistake, you pouting, you putting your hands all down, shaking your head and doing all that, right? So like at what age did you understand like, hey, that play's over with, let's go on to the next?
Well, I'm 14 now, so I'm gonna be honest. 14, I still struggle with that. So that's something I really honestly struggle with. Again, I sometimes you get, I don't know. Sometimes it's like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Nothing,
So
hey, it's nothing. I don't think I can tell you is nothing wrong with that, right? Because
yeah,
there's probably some girls in college that probably still can't deal with the pressure situation and
yeah.
stuff. So it's nothing wrong with that. So like being a pitcher, how do you block out all the noise while you pitching? Because you pitching, you got the dugout on the other team. They doing they chant, they bouncing around, tapping with drumsticks and all that. You got the parents and stuff going. So how do you just block out all that noise?
So I've been like taught by my coaches, my parents, that when I get in the circle, that's my time. Like
Mm-hmm.
when I'm in that circle, I don't hear anything going on. It's me and myself and my thoughts, and I'm attacking. Nothing else matters when I'm in the circle.
Okay. What is it that makes you a great teammate?
Something that makes me a great teammate is my confidence and my dedication to the sport. Like I feel like that rubs off on my teammates a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like it shows that I want to win. I want you guys to feel how bad I want to win, and I definitely let that show.
Okay. So I have a thing that your dad sent to me. And in the eighth grade, you was the all-time MVP. In seventh grade, you got the defensive award. In 2025, you got the USSSA National Championship Offensive MVP. You got the USSSA National Championship Most Outstanding Pitcher. And in 2022, you got the USSSA National Championship Defensive MVP. So when you hear those things, I mean, it's something that you got. What was the feeling like while you was receiving those accomplishments?
A word I would use is like I felt proud of myself. I felt like all the work I put in all the time
Mm-hmm.
was being shown. So I felt really grateful and blessed that I got my awards because I truly worked for them.
Okay. I have a question here. What is your why in softball?
What is your why in softball?
Why do you love the game of softball?
I love the game of softball because it's hard, it's challenging, it's never easy. Like you fail more than you succeed. So I would definitely say that's kind of something that I look forward to when I play. Like I always want to be the best. So that kind of drives me to keep playing the game I love.
Yeah, it sure is tough. It's hard. I'll be in the stands and I'll be sweating like, oh my goodness, how are they doing it? How are they doing this stuff? Because it's like you see, like for me, like I played like baseball when I was young, but it just for me it wasn't the sport. I was a basketball player. I like the action of playing basketball. Funny because I've never had a basketball player on here, but that's another thing. But basketball, it's a lot of moving back and forth, and softball, it's a lot of thinking and what to do here, what to do there, right? So, like, what, how much does communicating with your teammates help you while you're out on the field?
Communicating goes a long way. You have to be able to communicate in everything you do, whether it's hitting, fielding, pitching. Like communication is like one of the things you have to have for softball. So I mean, I'd say that's really important.
Okay. What's one funny moment you can remember from this past season?
Funny moments. We were at a hotel and like my team loves pickleball. I don't know what it is. We just love playing pickleball. But we couldn't go outside. So we went in the pool, like the indoor pool, and we like moved all the tables out the way and we had our own little pickleball tournament in there by the pool. That was pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people fell in the water?
There was quite a lot. I'm gonna be honest. It was pretty like dangerous to play, but it was fun.
It
So
was fun. Hey, as long as y'all had fun and nobody got injured, that's the
yeah.
best, right? How do you stay focused or bounce back after making a mistake in the game?
How I bounce back. I take a moment to myself. Like I take a deep breath. Like okay, what do I need to fix? How can I make sure this doesn't happen again? And then like I dump it and get back on the field and be better.
Okay. So like when catchers come out, let's say the catcher come out, and talk with you, is it like a funny moment, or do it be serious moments about it, or is it like a mixture of both?
I say it's a mixture of both. Like it depends. Like if I'm just like something's going wrong, like I'm walking people, I'm losing it, then she come up to me and be like, "Are you okay?" And then she try to make me laugh with a funny joke or something. Or if it's like one of those moments where like I need to be serious and I need to like fix it, yeah, she'll be a little strict, be like, "Come on, you got it, get it together right here." But yeah, I'd say it's both, definitely both.
Okay, okay. What are some goals that you have for yourself for this upcoming season?
Some goals. My biggest goal is my mental toughness and working on my attitude and how I carry myself and not getting down after like one bad play or something. That's definitely something I really need to work on.
Okay, okay. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's always room to grow in every aspect of the game. What do you love the most about playing third base, and what makes it such a tough position?
My favorite thing about playing third base is you're never bored. You're always on your feet. You never stop moving. You can't be caught sleeping because you're on a hot corner. Like you stop paying attention, the ball's in left field. So it's definitely something I like about third base. But on the other side of that, it's tough because you always got to be locked in. You're a leader. You're in the infield. You got to be talking, telling everybody where to go. And yeah, you just got to be ready. You're on the hot corner. Yeah.
Okay. How many times a week do you practice pitching?
I practice pitching at least 3 times a week, probably more because pitching because there's different things you can do. Like to get
Mhm.
stronger, I lift. I lift 2 times a week, and just like regular pitching bullpens, I did at least 3 times a week. So I mean, I'm always working on something.
So you do pitching 3 times a week. How many times do you hit? Do you go hit during the week?
It's kind of both. I do it
Okay,
all in the same days. I pitch and then
got
I hit, and then maybe just do like some spins the next day, and then right back at it the next.
you. Okay. What's like your favorite drill in pitching, and what's your favorite drill in hitting?
My favorite pitching drill. My favorite pitching drill would probably be walkthroughs. Something about walkthroughs makes me feel so much faster and stronger. I like that. Yeah. My favorite hitting drill. Um, I like just hitting off the tee, regular good cuts, feeling how strong I am with my camwood, my heavy wood bat. Those are good to get stronger in your arms.
Okay. Where do you get your work ethic?
Definitely for my dad. My dad has like instilled that in me. Like, can't be lazy because there's other girls working harder than you. So I definitely say my dad has put that in me.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Shout out to your dad, by the way. 'Cause I'll tell you one thing. I have no idea who he is, never met him before, but me and him been talking a lot, and we trying to get this thing pushing. We trying to, hey, I don't know, it's something about y'all Oklahoma girls. I want to give you a shout out because I posted you on Facebook too. I got like 10 followers, so one shout out to all y'all Oklahoma girls. And I got some more coming. I got some more coming for y'all too, by the way. When you're playing like people right? Because you got a lot. I'm pretty sure y'all play Oklahoma. You on the teams, different teams from friends or whatever, and they're a big hitter. Do you approach it like differently, or you go in with the same mindset as anybody else?
When you're in my box, you're just another hitter. I don't take you any different. I have the same mentality. Getting out, no matter who you are.
Right, right. And I mean that's exactly how it's supposed to go. We can be friends once the blue
Yeah,
call
friends
ball game, right?
everything.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. What's one thing that you would like to tell your parents and coaches?
One thing I want to tell my parents and coaches is thank you. You've put all this. You're the reason I'm here. Like my coaches, you put so much time and effort into working with me, and my parents. You know, you pay for all my stuff. You gave me to practices. Like, thank you guys. I wouldn't be here without you.
Hmm. What's some advice that you would give a young athlete that wants to play softball?
Some advice. I'd say do it. You know, don't be scared. Have no don't have no regrets. Go do it. Have fun. Enjoy.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, right? It's because this is the only sport that you can do. Um, Hit 3 out of 10 and be really good, right?
Right.
Any other thing, you freaking 3 out of 10, man. You on the bench. You gonna sit, you shoot 3 out of 10 free throws and see where you gonna be at, right? So I like to play this little game, and it's like an either or. You just basically choose out of the two things that we gonna I'm gonna say. And the first one, I got somebody they put burpees or bear crawls. Neither one, but we'll choose one.
Right. Oh, definitely burpees. Bear crawls is my worst nightmare. Those things
Oh,
are
so
terrible.
they must know that, right? They must
Yeah,
know that. They know
definitely.
something.
Yeah, you know my weakness. I hate bear crawls.
Yeah, me too. And I don't know the last time I did either one, but I don't like neither one. You so as a hitter, strike out or ground out?
Ground out. No striking out.
Okay. Now as a pitcher, which one would you choose for the batter? Strike out or ground out?
Oh, strikeouts all day.
Would you choose if you had to choose fastball or changeup?
Fastballs all day.
Okay. Morning games or night games?
Night games.
Turf or dirt?
Turf.
I don't think I've had all the girls on here. Not one person picked dirt.
Yeah. Dirt, anything can happen.
For sure. And I done seen some crazy bounces. I,
Hmm.
I remember, I know be going. I remember I was at I think it was a state championship game here in Texas, in San Antonio. And man, the third base had a perfect fielding the ball perfect. And that mud just did a funky spin and it literally stopped coming towards her. I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. That's dirt for you.
Yeah. So you would like to have a catcher visit, or you would like to figure it out on your own?
I'd say catch a visit because sometimes I just need that break and to think and get my thoughts back together.
Okay. Would you rather win by a blowout or win by 1 run?
Win by a run. Those games are more exciting than a blowout.
They are very.
Hmm.
A loud dugout or a quiet dugout?
Oh, loud dugout all day.
All day. If they quiet, that means something wrong, right?
Yeah, it's not good if it's quiet.
Loud parents or quiet parents?
That's a good question.
It depends. It depends
Yeah,
why they loud.
it depends. Like loud, like they're in the game loud, or I definitely choose that. But if they're just being loud, just saying random things, probably I'd choose quiet.
Right?
Yeah,
Hey, perfect. That's a perfect way to put it too.
yeah.
Pitching lessons or live game reps?
Live game reps.
Playing in the heat or playing in the cold?
Probably cold.
Okay. You want to rather pitch a full game or come in and close out a game?
I'd rather pitch the whole game.
Okay. Loud mad coach or quiet mad coach?
And my coaches are loud, mad, so I'm gonna have to go with loud.
You're already used to it, right?
Yeah, I'm used to it.
You rather see your coach doing TikToks or you and your teammates doing TikToks?
I'd rather see. Oh, I think it'd be funny if my coaches are doing TikToks. I think I'd rather see that.
Better athletes, you or your parents?
Oh, me all the way.
Oh, yes,
Me
that's
all
what I'm
the
talking about. All the
way.
way. Yeah, y'all don't got nothing on her.
Yeah.
So, a lot of kids, these young kids these days, right? Y'all have these lingo and certain words. Do you have like a favorite word that you like to say?
Mm, I don't think I have a certain word. I say, oh, I don't. That's a good question. I don't have like a certain word that I say all the time.
No.
No, I don't.
Okay. The minds like to say bruh and bro all day
Oh,
long.
I do say bro and bro. I do say those a lot. So, yeah, yeah.
My final question I have for you is, which teammate or friend would you like to see on the podcast?
Mm, I'd like to see Marley Collier on here. She's a really good pitcher, like pro. Like she's really good. I'd like to see her on here.
Okay, okay. Well, we got to tell Pops we got to get in connected with the parents.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Elaina.
Elaina.
All right. I really appreciate you, for taking your time out and being on the podcast. Can't be a stranger. After the season, maybe after the season, we can get on here, talk about how your season went. I hope you stay injury free throughout the season and all that good stuff. And I wish you the best of luck.
For sure. Thank you so much for this. This is
All
awesome.
right. Yes, no problem. Don't be a stranger. All right, have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Yeah.